To wrap Leap's feet with boots today. Now the first thing you want to do is go ahead and pull your vet wrap before you get started, and that will make sure that there's the least amount of time with your dog flipped. I like this position because it's easier to access their paws. So I have my vet wrap already pulled. You start with this angle on the front. It's a reverse angle where you want to get across the front of their toes as much as you can so that it really supports the inside of the boot. So I do it at this angle, and then I wrap around the front of the toe. And then from there, I wrap around. It's not too tight. I'm pulling it gently, but not too tight because you don't want to cut off blood flow. You want to make sure you cover the dew claw and that you don't get that at a weird angle, and also the stopper pad in the back should be covered. So as long as the stopper pad's covered all the way, now that's good coverage right there. And if you give it a little squeeze, it sticks all the vet wrap together. Another thing too, before you bring the dog out, make sure you undo their boots so that you don't have to fiddle with that while they're upside down. This is typically a pretty uncomfortable process for most dogs. They don't really love having their feet wrapped. So as short as you can make it by prepping stuff in advance, that really helps them. So while I'm putting this on, I'm stretching out the sock a little bit, and I'm pulling gently side to side. And then when I feel there's a stop, there's a little bit of room still here at the front of his toe. When they press and they step, their foot expands. So you don't want to put it on so tight that the front of this is really jammed. You can also use that to gauge which size actually fits them. You want a little bit of room up here. So when they flatten, their foot has room to expand, but it's still all the way in. So I'm gonna pull the sock up till comfortable. Now this part is really important. You really need to crank this down right here really tight. Otherwise the boot will flip and then the slippery side will be on the bottom, which is a problem. Hold on, buddy, I know. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank this down. Now if it's right on their dew claw, they will let you know that's uncomfortable. There you go, so I pulled it all the way tight, and then I'm gonna fold the sock flap over. Now, some of these boots, the newest models, they don't have this sock anymore, and I find them a little easier to use, actually, because the sock isn't very durable. And you can also use medical tape around the sock here to tie into the vet wrap, and that'll help support it from spinning as well. That's how you wrap the feet.